I don't think that worked. I don't think it worked. I don't think it worked. I don't think it worked. Ooh, maybe it did. Maybe it did work. Maybe it did work. Maybe it did work. Ooh, ooh. If I pull up chat on the... It should take 10 seconds to load on my phone. I think it's a 10-second delay. Then we can get going on this. We'll get going on making the YouTube videos live. New strategy. It can't be worse than the 5 views I've been getting. If I click on live, maybe? Studio? Maybe it's on YouTube Studio. We're going to figure this out. Refresh the app. Okay, no, that's not right. We'll figure this out. We always figure it out. We always figure it out. We always figure it out. Okay, maybe I just can't do that, but I'm still live and I can still make YouTube videos. Well then, we've been live a whole minute. Congrats. Capture moments as they happen. No, I'm good. I'd rather not. I'd rather not capture moments as they happen. I hope I'm not recording automatically. Okay, cool. I'm not. So it looks like YouTube Studio doesn't let me monitor chat. If I go on the YouTube, just straight up YouTube, can I monitor chat that way? Otherwise, the only way to monitor chat is via this stupid pop-out, which is fine. Psyduck. We're doing the new meta of recording videos live just for maybe 1% extra engagement. And you already gave me the 1% extra engagement, so thank you very much, brother. Okay, there just has to be a better way to see chat other than looking at this stupid browser. There has to be. You messaged one time and you're already my #1 fan. That shows how low my engagement is. You've climbed the unsurmountable wall of one comment. All right, time to record some YouTube videos. All right, chat. Okay, chat. Am I cooked, chat? I wonder if I can set this up here, actually. Set this down here, and then I can actually monitor YouTube chat the way I want. Oh, it might be possible. As long as I don't glitch this out. 3 things going on at once might be too much. You've been promoted. That's true. Whether that's a good thing or bad thing, I don't know. I'm going to stop that preview. There we go. I think I figured it out. Okay. We figured it out. Wait, is there a way for me to see how many people are watching? I mean, it's going to be 0. Oh, 1 view. 1 chat. Oh, yeah. There we go. I'm going to pretend I have more viewers because maybe people will watch this back. And maybe they'll skip this part. If they skip this part and then watch it back the rest of the way, they'll think I have more viewers. And it's going to create like this halo around me. So, time to go. First on the list of the 3 YouTube videos we are making. I'm going to start with something easy. TCGPlayer fees have changed, everybody. Where do we go for this? Okay. So, recently, TCGPlayer announced that they are increasing their fees. So did USPS. So how does this affect sellers? Here's an email I got. It says, TCGPlayer, dear seller, we are writing to inform you that marketplace fees will increase February 10th. And it says that TCGPlayer fees, the commission cap increases from $50 to $75. That only affects certain sellers, like the top 5% of sellers. And then for most sellers, commission fees, this affects everybody. It increases from 10.25% to 10.75%. And although that doesn't seem like a lot, we did the math here. But before we look at the TCGPlayer math, we're to look at the USPS math. USPS rates have also changed. January 18th, USPS rates changed. I think that's when Lord When Eclipse comes out. So Ground Advantage is actually getting cheaper. That's people who sell bulk sealed product, people who sell boxes, priority mail, it's increasing. Most people don't use priority mail. And then priority flat rate, it's increasing. What that means is people who sell singles, prices are going up a little tiny bit. It's not great. I don't like to see prices go up for sellers, because when seller prices go up, that means that prices for everybody, including buyers, goes up. So I made a spreadsheet. Steiner math. Oh, we got to do it. I don't care what YouTube channel I'm on. Oh no wonder why no one's going to watch me. Other people are alive. Scott Steiner math. Let's do this.
For the TNA heavyweight title at Sacrifice.
So you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic.
This is not. Is this it? I don't.
But
I'm gonna pretend I never did that. I don't know if that was it or not. So anyway, if you're a small seller, the TCG player fee, if you sell $500 gross a month, basically at the end of the year, you're going to see an extra $30 is what you're going to be paying. Okay? If you're a medium seller and you maybe sell gross $2,000 a month on TCG Player, by the end of the year, you will have paid $120 more per year. If you're a large seller and you're selling $10,000 a month on TCG Player, you're going to be paying $3,600 more a year. That's just TCG Player's fee. Little fees add up. You know, a $2.50 fee every month adds up to $30 a year. So these fees are relevant, especially if you're thinking of transitioning to maybe a website, maybe a Shopify or a Squarespace, because, you know, that's a little bit of a domain name percentage. And then we talk about USPS fees. Let's go up here so you can actually see this. If you sell singles and you spend $100 in shipping a month, this is going to cost you $4 more a month, and it's going to cost you $48 more a year in USPS fees. If you sell singles and you are spending $300 a month or more in shipping, that's going to cost $12 more a year, or sorry, a month, and $144 more dollars a year. So this might factor into seller fees. And if you sell sealed, and the packages are about $3, there's no change. Sealed sellers won't see a change if their packages are 3 pounds. The math doesn't apply to you. And if you're a sealed seller and you're posting things that are 10 pounds or more, rates actually change in your favor by a lot. So if I'm sending packages out on average 10 pounds and my pirate ship says I'm spending $100 with USPS, I actually save $26 a month. I actually save $312 a year. If I'm a sealed seller and my package is $10 and I'm spending if I'm a sealed seller and my package is 10 pounds and I'm spending $300 a month in postage, I actually save $78 a month, or $936 a year. Now, if you're using Pirate Ship or Shippo, I don't know if you'll see the full benefits of this because you're already getting some benefits. So basically, most people are going to be in here. They're selling singles, less than $100 a month in shipping fees. So they're going to see less than $4 a month in cost increase. So it's not going to be a big deal. Over the year, it does add up though. And if you're a bulk seller, and by bulk, I mean sealed case, then you will see a benefit to it if you send heavy packages. But if you're sending packages that heavy, you probably are just going to use UPS anyway, or whatever happens to be cheaper. So there's a combined impact. There's a combined impact of TCG player fees increasing and USPS fee increasing. And this is what it actually looks like. This is a combined effect. So if you sell singles and you hit if you sell singles and you sell $3,000 a month in gross, and you're spending $150 in shipping, that is a $15 difference a month, and you are paying $180 more dollars a year if that's you. If you are a sealed seller and your average package is £3, if you're hitting $12,000 a month in sales and you're spending $300 in shipping, you are paying $60 more a month, and you're paying $720 more a year. This means two things. So November of last year, I hit $300 in pirate ship sales. That's just the amount I spent in shipping. So by this math, I would be somewhere around, if I was selling singles, that would have cost me just under $15 extra a month. And if every year looked like that, which it doesn't, it would look like $180 difference a year. Now, that doesn't seem bad until you look at the difference yearly. And that does affect things if margins are already razor thin. If you're doing plays that break even, then that does affect things. And what this is going to do is it's going to drive more people to use alternate services like FedEx and UPS. And what that means is there's going to be more packages that are stolen, that are late, because we all know how FedEx is. We know how UPS is. There's going to be less USPS packages being sent. Ultimately, more money goes to a private company over United States Post Office, which is a government agency. And there is little things that happen. Okay. So that's what happens when TCG Player increases their fees and when the post office increases fees. And if you sell on eBay, don't think you're out of the water, because I didn't mention this here, but eBay, if you advertise on eBay, you pay more in advertising fees now. So that's a little thing I might make a separate video about. But yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens when you have to pay more in fees. I think, personally, I think it's going to make people who want to buy Shopify websites and sell things on their own websites, I think it's a stronger argument for that. Not that this might skew you one way or the other, but if you're already on the line, if you already are thinking of starting a Squarespace or a Shopify or another website where you sell on your own, every time fees increase, it's a little stronger of an argument. Now, this is Shopify. $79 a month is what Shopify costs. You're not going to want the basic program. You're at least going to want the Grow. It costs you $80 a month. So the increase being $120 a year, if you're a medium seller on TCG Player, it might not be worth it. But eventually, as you grow, you might want to start capturing your own audience. You might want to start collecting your own email addresses and figuring it out. If you're good at getting the organic audience, it might work. Okay. So, one down, two to go. Next. I want to talk about Ascended Heroes, maybe? I think it's time to talk about Ascended Heroes. I think we should do it. Close out of this. Should close out of this. I'm so proud of my little workbook. I'm going to make it go away now. Okay. Ascended Heroes has announced 78 secret rares. How do I want to start this video? How do I want to start it? Ascended Heroes is the biggest Pokemon set ever with 78 secret rares. Is this the collector's dream or is this the investor's nightmare? Let's check it out. Some of my favorite cards in the Ascended Heroes set, we're going to pull up. I'm going to make me a little... Nope, we don't want that. Make me over here. We're going to make me over the chat. Whoopsie. Is it my first day? Is it my first day? What a blunder! There we go. Okay. Okay. Good enough. I'm not perfect. It's fine. Let's go through this. This is Ascended Heroes. I see Badoo. Great looking card here. And really, I only look at the art. I don't even care what something is, how good it is played. That's a good score bunny. Really good score bunny. That looks awesome. Look at the sunlight. Good art there. What else we got? Of course we got the Psyduck. Psyduck underwater. I love it. It looks like he's peeing. That's a little weird, but other than that, it looks good to me. Snorunt and Weavile looks good. Is that Weavile? Is this Weavile or is this... yeah, that's a Weavile, I think. Yeah, okay. What else do we got? I don't even know what some of these are. That girl has a belly bolt somewhere. That's all I know. Togekiss. You got to talk about this one. Got to talk about Mimikyu. Great art here. This card is going to be good. It looks good. I like it. Mimikyu. Why am I blinking? I don't like that. Stop blinking, Jesse. Stop it. Steiner math. Maybe if I move this here, I won't blink as much. Okay. What else do we got? Ooh. Look at the art here. Can't argue with that art. You cannot beat this. I love the coloring on this. Ascended Heroes looks sick. What else do we got? Cynthia's Spiritomb. I like it. Cynthia's Spiritomb looks good. Oh, the plus makes it a whole 1% bigger. That's nice. Nice to know. Oh, you see my cat. Tiger makes yet another YouTube appearance for 10 views. Dreepy, another Pokemon I don't know. Looks okay. Looks... don't like it. I'm not going to lie, I don't like it. Larry's Staraptor. He's drinking an energy drink just like I am. Hi, Larry. I got you, brother. Does a Kickstarter count as an energy drink? Ascended Heroes looks like a nice set. We got some trainers, a karate guy. Black Belt's training. Black Belt's training. Somewhere out there, there's a foot fetish guy who just loves looking at cards like this. And low-key, it might be me. Next. We got, dare I say it, we have, round of applause for my favorite card, N's PP Up in a bottle. We got N's PP Up in a bottle, everybody. We've all used it. Next. These look like comic book cards, bro. Somersault Dive? What? Garland Ray? That looks dope, dude. Disaster Shock. I like it. Gengar. Dragonite. Ryuno Glide? What? I don't even know that attack. It's like comic book stuff. What is happening? Ooh. Almost called it Salamence. Mega for Alligator. Mega for Alligator looking dope as always. Need it. You need Mega for Alligator. Need him. Oh, you're right. It's going to be in Japanese. It's not going to say stuff in English. That's a shame. Because I think it looks cool in English. I don't know. I'm not that much of a weeb, I guess. I'd rather know what it says. The Pikachu looks dope. That's good art. That's good art right there, in my opinion. This set's going to be nice. Is that Belly Bolt? Yeah, Iona's Belly Bolt EX. How many times are we going to see a card like this? Ah, it's electric. That's cool. She got pink hair. That's cool. Another Mewtwo. You got a Giovanni. Looks like it's a little blurry. That's the art I get. They don't do Mewtwo justice in art anymore. They just don't. Like, his fingers don't even look connected right. I don't know. Not a fan of the Mewtwo. Mega Halucha EX. Now this, I'm a fan of the colors. Always been a big fan of the coloring. Huge colors here, looks great in my opinion. The flashy colors are going to sell. That's what I think. I like the colors. I like stupid flashy colors. It reminds me of Digimon. It reminds me of other games. Of course, we've got the Mega Gengar. Of course, Mega Gengar. You got more colors. That's a good secret rare. Looks nice. This set is huge. It is the biggest set. I know there's Marnie. with a Grim Snarl. Marnie with a Grim Snarl. Okay. We got Steve's, whatever this is. I can't remember. That's nice art. I like it. The coloring's so good. The shading's good on it. Take a look. We got Mega Dragonite EX. And it shows a Dratini and a Dragonair in the background. I don't know about the wings, bro. I just don't know about it. Maybe not a fan of the wings. Surfer. And of course, we get to the finale of the set. Mega Charizard. This looks fake. This looks like an eBay fake card. It looks good, but it looks fake. Not the biggest fan of it. And then Dragonite again, Mega Dragonite EX. It looks fake. It looks like it's like metal. It looks like the card itself is metal. And you buy it on eBay. And I know that was a scam before with Charizards. Okay, one English set includes 78 secret rares. Some of them from the Mega Dream EX. Some of them from Start Deck 100 Battle Collection, minus Eevee, of course. The Pokemon Center International reveals the set would feature 33 illustration rares and 14 ultra rares. The set list above works once you include Iono's Waterel and Sharon. Okay. The largest English set to ever release is second by 2021 Fusion Strike, which previously held the record at 284 cards. So how do big sets do is the question. Well, Ascended Heroes, you can pre-order the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box for $350, and it's probably going to dip, and then it's probably going to rise. We already know how that works. It's always the same pattern. It dips, then it rises. Every single time. 99% of the time. Man. The booster bundles are $85 right now. The regular Elite Trainer box is $117 right now, and we all know how Fusion Strike Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box turned out. Obviously, this is years old, and it's going to have to load. $350. Wow, same price. My cat's going crazy in the back. So if you have to choose, I would easily buy the Fusion Strike one. Check on my cat. Tiger, what are you doing? He's playing with the plastic bag. As long as he's not eating it, I'm happy. That's insane. That people are choosing to buy this, which has so much room to go down, over this, which is only going to go up over time. I don't understand what people are thinking. This is so far out of print. And this isn't even here yet, and people are paying the same price. And a lot of these are collectors. That makes no sense to me. Why wouldn't you collect the thing that's out of print? I don't get it. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It really doesn't make sense to me, and I can't make sense of it. That booster bundle looks nice. FYI for anybody watching this video, sign up for the Happy Tiger Gaming Club on happytigergaming.com/TCG-club. You'll see it on the top, and put your awesome email in, click join the club, and you will get notified when Ascended Heroes comes out for MSRP. But just a fair warning, it's going to be sold out in like 5 minutes. It's always what happens. People have bots now. As soon as it goes live, even with limits, before I even hit send on the email, already in certain people's cards. It just is what it is. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. And that's Ascended Heroes. So how do I think this set's going to do long term? I think it's a hype cycle right now. December's over, so I think the set's going to do well. I think it's going to dip for the first week after release, and then it's going to slowly rise. The Pokemon Center ETB might not dip, but everything else is going to dip after release. That's my humble opinion. And I will be selling it on release for MSRP At least the packs will be MSRP with free shipping. Because I'm lucky with the connection, so I'm going to spread the love. But you got to get on the email list or you're not going to see it. Join the email club on happytigergaming.com. That's my little call to action in that video. Join the club, baby. While I'm talking about TCG, $140 off of market price for some older Magic the Gathering sealed product. It's a little thing I'm doing. It's my churn and burn strategy. It's my case farming strategy for Happy Tiger Gaming. So let's talk about it. The case farming strategy. I've used this 3 times now, and it's worked all 3 times. I go in my club. I go in the distro portal. I buy sealed cases. I sell them for cheaper than I buy. They sell fast because the price is lower than TCGPlayer. I make a lot of my money back quickly. So the money that I lose out on shipping and the difference, I anticipate this. Every month I have an allowance of how much money I'm allowed to burn via case farming. It's a burn budget, I guess. And every month this increases the spend I have on my distro. Magic the Gathering. It increases my Magic the Gathering spend. When I order Lorwyn Eclipse and other things, it looks at how much Magic the Gathering spend I have. I lose $100 here, or whatever the price may be. I lose money via my spend, my case farming spend. I'm selling a sealed case of Tarkir Dragonstorm next. It's going to arrive soon. For less than I pay. I lose $100 on that end, or whatever the allowance happens to be. I'm able to pre-order more Lorwyn Eclipse or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or whatever the Magic the Gathering set that's new comes in. And the difference of how much more I can pre-order is either break even or higher. It all depends. Avatar, it was break even. Final Fantasy, it was significantly higher. I can lose money on the next 3 sets by having too high of a burn allowance. And the one winner, the Final Fantasy set that I made more money on the collector boosters, that pays for those next 3 losses. So the case farming strategy continues. And as long as I'm doing the strategy, that means you straight up get a discount if you're a Magic the Gathering investor and you want to buy older stuff. If you're a B2B, if you're a business, if you like to open sealed, if you're looking for positive expected values out of cases, I'm your guy. Send me a message. Because I will case farm and sell it immediately, get some of my money back, able to order more Magic the Gathering, make more money on that end. That's the strategy I do. Okay, next. Lorwyn Eclipse, speaking of, pre-order price is $438. Interesting, because if we go on the Game Nerds, this is the collector booster bundle, by the way, $380 here, $438 here. And you must be thinking, no one's buying it for $438 when the Game Nerds has it for... Excuse me, you can't even see this stuff right now. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Yeah, nobody's going to buy this for $380. Or everyone's going to buy it for $380 instead of $438, right? Everyone's going to get the deal, right? Well, let's look down. Oh, it looks like the average sale is 61 a day. 61 are sold a day. So 61 losers every day are paying this price to buy it from potentially sketchy people. I guess no sketchy people here. But people are choosing to overpay instead of looking for pre-orders on the Gamer Nerds. I don't know, Happy Tiger Gaming, when I have my pre-order, which is going to be lower, probably more than this, less than this. It all depends on what the market price is. People just choose to lose money. It's crazy. I don't understand why people don't shop around. If you Googled the set, you will see comparisons of different stores to buy from. People just auto go to TCGPlayer, assume that's the market price, when sometimes it's inflated, especially with pre-orders, when it's not a true market price with pre-orders, because only these stores with the star can sell. It's a much smaller market. It's a smaller market, so you don't get that true pricing in. But anyway, it's my little rant for that. Lorwyn Eclipse has It's looking good. I wasn't thinking it's looking good, but it is. It's looking good. It releases January 23rd. It's looking like a good set. It really is. Serialized Bitter Bloom Bearers, Kindred Power, Command Order and Chaos, Enchanted with Nostalgia. I know Nostalgia sells. If you don't think Nostalgia sells, look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set and see how high the prices are on that. Product lineup, we got collector boosters. If you click on pre-order, it takes you to Amazon. And this is the official pre-order. The official pre-order is at $438. My cost, I wrote it down. I think I clicked out of it by accident. My cost is a little under 300. I think just over 200 is my cost, which is why usually I don't lose money on the collector boosters. If I'm going to lose money on something, it's going to be the play boosters if those go down in value. But yeah, this is like the official. You can always pre-order on Amazon with Magic the Gathering. After pre-order, it gets a little sketchy with Amazon accepting returns when they're not supposed to. Well, yeah, collector boosters, I always would. Okay, what else do we got today? We got some perfect order pre-orders already being sold. Pokemon Center ETBs are already being sold for 2x what they paid. These people just bought it on the Pokemon Center drop today, and they're already sold. $150, $180. So this guy pays $84 more dollars. Sorry, $34 more dollars than this guy on the same damn day because he didn't look around. That is insane. This pre-order sold for $700. Perfect order booster box, booster bundles in the ETB. Yeah, perfect order selling. And if we refresh the page, we're going to see the most recent sales. One left, $170. One left, $150. One left. On release is when to buy it. And I know Pokemon Center had their drop, and this isn't going to hit TCG Player. Well, it might. When this hits TCG Player on release, when everyone's allowed to sell it, that's when to buy it. We all know that. Perfect Storm. What can we say about it? Well, the lineup's revealed. We got the Perfect Storm lineup right here. We turn off chat so we can actually see this. Perfect Storm lineup's revealed. We got the booster box. This is what the booster box looks like. Mega Clefable, I believe. We got the pack. Arts. Pack art's not going to want to load. This is the Mega Clefable. This is the Mega Starmie coming up. This is the Meowth. This is the Elite Trainer box. This is the Pokemon Center version of the Elite Trainer box. We got some other interesting Tyrunt. I think there's only been one other Tyrunt ever printed, if I'm not wrong. So now there's 2 Tyrunts printed. Fact check me on that. This is what's in the Elite Trainer boxes. I love opening these. This is the 3-pack blister with a Chikorita. We got a 1-pack blister with Scorbunny line. Cinderace. We got Clawitzer line. The Onyx Steelix line. We got the Chikorita Meganium line. Makuhita. The booster bundles, which are like over $10 a pack right now on pre-order. And some sick art. You can't beat that. I love Mega Starmie and the long legs. It's weird. Great pack. That might be my favorite Meowth card ever. Even better than the one of him in the tree looking at, what is it, Viridian City? Pewter City? I don't know. Mega Zygarde EX. Wow. It's pretty good. For each of your opponent's Pokemon, flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 150 to that Pokemon. For 150 across the board. If heads. Takes a lot of fighting energy. And of course, fighting Pokemon love to boost their attacks by having things on the bench. Meowth EX, put this Pokemon and all attached cards into your hand so he can take damage. And then he goes in your hand so they don't grab a prize card. It's a free switch if you have any switching strategies. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, which you'll do a lot with that attack, you may use this ability. Search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle your deck. So you get a supporter every time you attack, basically. Nice. Okay, cool. I love it. I love it. Good set. Perfect Order looks like a good set. I wanted to talk about the McDonald's 30th anniversary. McDonald's is going to have stuff for the 30th anniversary, if you didn't know that. That's going to be a thing. Not much to say. We can look at the past and how those did. There'd be people buying a lot of Happy Meals. Let's talk about the Millennium Print Group. They have a massive 1.27 million square foot manufacturing campus in North Carolina. Is going to finally stop the constraint of how much cards they can print. That's pretty dope. However, what some people are failing to realize is that this little place that is as big as 22 football fields, where is it? It won't be able to have full-scale operations until late 2028. Now, 15 football fields, 22 football fields, however big it is, this is interesting. Investors are going to have a hard time investing in the newer sets. Scalping is going to get really hard. The prices on the secondary market is going to dip. This is an insane increase. This is a completely insane increase in output. In the current constraint of Pokemon cards right now, the constraint is how many cards they can print. They print more cards every year than all of the years before it combined, pretty much. And that's how exponential the demand is for this. But until late 2028, and that's according to their project managers, it might be delayed further, until late 2028, we are still going to see a squeezed supply. We're going to see Best Buy, Costco, paint stores. Every store that's not an LGS will continue to get the majority of Pokemon cards because they sell it for MSRP, and that's what the Pokemon Center International likes. Whereas LGSs will sell it for market price often, and that's why they get less supply now. And this also hurts distributors a little bit because they get more money when they're able to charge closer to market prices to LGSs. So distributors have less skin in the game, which might be good, might be bad, depending on how you look at it. But until 2028, we're still going to have bots squeezing the supply. We're still going to have a shortage. We're still going to see sky-high demand. We're still going to see scalping, especially with the anniversary set coming out. But 2028, it's going to be easier than ever to apply for distribution. It's going to be easier than ever to buy at or below MSRP. We're going to see people talk about how bad Pokemon cards are because the price is going to be low and it's going to be full on the shelves. And anybody who knows anything knows that that might be the time to buy. To buy and to not touch it for 5 years. And then see that the price is appreciated. Because like any collectible, that's what happens. Well, let's say the collectible that's the biggest IP in the world. That doesn't happen with Furbies, but that happens with Pokemon. So we got that. My cat is bored. Sorry, buddy. Buddy boy. I have a special task next. This is something that's really fun. But before we get on to that, I'm going to have to let my cat out of my room. We're going to let Tiger out of the room. Hold your horses, everybody. All one person. Come on, buddy. Come on. I know. You want out? I know you do. You're bored. There you go, buddy. Him's a good boy. You know him's a good boy, right? Open. How do I open this webcam? There we go. Open it. Good job, me. Good job, me. Yeah, I'm actually live, although I probably responded way too late to that message. the new meta's going live, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record my videos live, and I might screw it up and have to record off stream. But hey, at least I tried. I got my Duncan. I got my sheets. And I got my... Don't be like me. Don't be like me, guys. My heart is racing right now. What's up, Patchy McCrimbus? One of the OG supporters of me and my channel. Although I'm still only at over 200 subscribers. So it's still early in the game. But you're one of my very, very first buyers on the channel. And I super appreciate that. Live is weird. I don't like being live. I thought I'd be used to it. I'm not used to it. Super weird. Next up, I was going to record a video. And this video is about PSA. I have my little card. PSA is very interesting. PSA is in a lot of hot water, so I was kind of excited to do this topic. And I hope I can record this live and make a YouTube video out of it and not have to do it again. So hopefully this is going to double. Oh, maybe I can hit the record button while it's live. Oh, that would have helped. Duh. Hitting the record button while it's live would have absolutely helped me. Because then, okay, whatever. You live and you learn, don't you? Okay. Should I turn chat on for this? Should I? Should I turn chat on for this? Move it out of the way. Yeah, I'll turn chat on for this one. Might make a weird YouTube video, but I think it's going to be interesting. And interesting can't be worse than the 5 views I'm getting on my stuff. 5 damn views. I'm trying so hard. Dunkin' protein coffee is gone. I wish I knew how many viewers I had. I know it's 1, but I wish I knew how many. I have no clue how to look. I came to watch for the PSA Money Glitch. Bro, you know damn well that's... I'm gonna show you, but you know damn well that's clickbait. You know damn well. This might... I haven't double-checked the math. I'm gonna double-check it live on stream. You know damn well that's clickbait. You know damn well there's no glitch. The only glitches on TikTok about money get you sent to jail. But I appreciate you turning up anyway. This is the PSA glitch. I gotta get this intro right for YouTube. I'm gonna click record and try my best. By the way, guys, if you start fights in the comments, it really helps my engagement. Just an FYI. So if you ever want to argue with people, I fully encourage that at Happy Tiger Gaming. Especially if it's directed at me. You can always make fun of me. My fans, maybe not. But I never get mad at that because I've been on the internet a long time and I'm in my 30s and I actually like it. I like the engagement. Okay. So, when you make a YouTube video, the first 5 seconds are overwhelmingly more important than the rest of the entire video. How to break the poker machines. The first 5 and then extended to the first 10 seconds are overwhelmingly more important. Now, I don't know the current meta. But back in the day, the meta was the sentence has to make people have curiosity. And if it's negative, it's better. That's combined with the thumbnail and the title. So the first sentence in this video has to be important. PSA might be the bleed. Oh, wait, hold up. Sorry, jumped the gun. I got to hit record on it. I jumped the gun a little bit. Sorry, guys. It's the process. Oh, yeah. Okay. Drink number 2 down. We're back to the Kickstarter being the last one. If you guys do have any questions about a very, very, very small business who barely makes money that sells Pokemon cards, I will answer everything because it helps me get views. And that helps me more than me hiding potential secrets from people. Hiding secrets, when you're this small, you don't have the right secrets to hide anyway. So if you guys, FYI, if you ask questions, I will answer them. I will break Pikachu's legs here. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's get ready. I can't believe this. Ooh, I might have to move this browser source. Yeah, let's do this. You guys are on the right. I'm going to be up here. It's going to be weird. Actually, let's switch. Oh no. Oh yeah, I cleaned the room just so you could see how messy it is. Okay. Ready for the YouTube video. Hit record. PSA might be the least ethical company in the world right now, but can you make money without actually submitting cards to them? PSA's been a lot of hot water for being unethical. They are regrading their own cards before they sell them. What else? It's an unreliable service that they sell. You can crack open a PSA 7, submit it, and you can get a PSA 10, so there's no real science behind it, let's be honest. Opossum Bud has videos of him cracking slabs open because PSA, people don't want it anymore. People don't want to support an unethical company. They have an incredibly slow turnover rate, and if you have any business-minded sense in you, you know how bad a slow turnover rate is. I would rather make $1 10 times a year than make $10 one time a year because of how compounding money works. So having a slow turnover rate on your PSA cards, even as an investor, is terrible. You're out thousands of dollars and you got to wait months and months to see if you made anything or lost anything. That's not an investment, that's gambling. So let's learn how we might be able to find a glitch in the matrix and make money off of PSA the lazy way, the Jesse way. So let's do it. The first thing I want to mention, how's that intro? How's that intro, guys? Am I a Collectors Club member? Yes, that's what this is about. I am a Collectors Club member with PSA. We're going to find out if it's worth it to sign up for the Collectors Club. PSA owns Beckett now, so CGC is an interesting choice. I wonder how people feel about Tag. Which one is Rudy's from Alpha Investments? I wonder if people think he's a scammer too. So PSA has a collector's club. It costs $149 a year. You get cheaper bulk grading specialists, and here's the key. Here's where the glitch in the matrix happens. You get a PSA magazine subscription with that. So I created a PSA scorecard. I have a few PSA magazines myself. I have a few PSA magazines sitting here. So we're going to open 7 PSA magazines and see how much money I made, not by grading cards, not by submitting cards, but just by having the subscription. And then we're going to see if we came out ahead or not. Let me move chat here. Rip chat. Rip me. Rip bozos. Ooh. Okay, how are we going to do this? There we go. We're going to need to make it we're going to have a little less room here. Bloop. This part gets cut out of the YouTube video. This happens a lot. This is why the live experience, you can't defeat the live experience. It's undefeated. Okay. This is going to be interesting. This is the profit tab. On this tab, it will automatically calculate if we are behind or ahead once I start putting the card values that I open up. This might fail. Maybe the PSA Money Glitch does not exist, and maybe I'm just crazy. We're going to start with this one. This PSA magazine right here is... doesn't say. Let's find out. We're going to open this PSA magazine. This is how behind on the mail I am, by the way. Like, this is legit. We're going to open this up. By the way, I'm not sponsored by PSA. They would not sponsor me. And a card fell out. Woo! Starting out strong. Okay, first of all, the magazine. Did I just leak my address? Don't look. Starting out strong. The shanks. When you see One Piece, you know you're starting out strong. We might have to end the video after one. Okay, we got a shanks here. And this is what the shanks looks like. So I paid for a magazine subscription for $149. One magazine sends this card. I'm just going to put Shanks. I don't care about the official name. And I have this one preloaded. I didn't know if this one was this year's or not, and it turns out it is. So this Shanks right now is worth $90. The value of this is worth $90. Do you see where this video is going? The value of this Shanks is worth $90. That's one magazine. You get 12 in a year. This is worth 90. You can calculate seller fees after. Maybe we will. I'm going to give this away to my friend who's a big One Piece fan. But yeah, Okay, that's one magazine. So maybe, should we do the second? Let's open the second one here. What do you guys think of that? How do you guys think this is going to go? Card values always change, though. Would the profit eventually be green? If you hold on to collectibles long enough, eventually you'll probably make money. But if something won't be green for 5 years, I'm not really interested in that. Unless it's a personal collection. But really, that you bring up a good question. Maybe it just is worth it constantly to have one. Okay, let's not leak my address this time. Grade and Trade Day. October is Grade and Trade Day. Too bad it's not October anymore. We have Leonardo in this magazine. Let me show you. Leonardo, the PSA magazine. Do we have a card in here? This might be one of the ones without a card in it. Ooh. We do not get a card in this one, do we? We get a picture of a card. That's nice. Look at that. No card in number 2, it looks like. Buzzkill. No card number 2. $0. How's this going to work? Number 3. Number 3. What if you... When did you get the Shanks? I didn't get one. I don't know. I think that was... I can tell you. That was the... What edition was this? I don't know. I'm so behind on my mail. July 2025. That's the July edition. I know there's different ones. There's different, more rare magazines. So this is just my personal experience. Number 3 has Naruto on it. Naruto, do we have a card in here? Rip off. No card. We're in the negatives. We're in the negatives. We're in the negatives. The PSA glitch ain't working. Card number 4. Magazine number 4, I should say. Oh no. Is this gonna fail? Did I leave my people astray? Gotta have the Magikarp. This is a lovely magazine. It's a lovely magazine without a card in it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ain't looking good. So far, Shanks is carrying us. Is the glitch real? I was supposed to get a card with the Naruto one. Was I? Am I not? I don't see a card. I don't hear a card. I don't smell a card. PSA is a ripoff, confirmed. I got no card in this edition. No card in this edition. Confirmed. They're scammers. Confirmed, the least ethical company in the world. I didn't get a Magikarp one either. Oh, man. But we still have... Oh, wait. What is this? Bruh. Something fell out. Something fell out. It is a Shippuden. It looks like a Boruto promo, but it is a Shippuden. It is a Naruto Uzumaki. Is that a good one? Let's find out. That card just fell out and I didn't see it. We're going to have to find it on TCG Player. Naruto. There's got to be so many of these. It can be hard to find this way. How do I find him? How do I find this guy? Promo. We're going to have to use the good old Google. Uzumaki promo PSA. Is it gonna be 2025? eBay was like $30. So you just Googled that for eBay. eBay sold listings are just as good. They're usually slightly higher than TSA. Or TSA, wow. PSA. This ain't it, is it? I don't think this is it. We're going to check the eBay price. Here we go. Oh, wait, I should probably switch the scene, huh? Look at me being an amateur. We are going to check. This is it. 2005 PSA Magazine Caillou exclusive Naruto Uzumaki. We're going to click on it, but we're going to go one step further. We're going to click on... Where is it? See all. We got to filter for sold items. We don't care what it's listed for if it's not selling for that price. So we're going to click on... This is strange. Why is it coming up funny? Completed items. Close enough. Apply. And see how many have actually sold and for what. About 20, 21. $20. Offer below 20. So 21, 20... Don't know the exact price. $18.50 free shipping. 20. So probably evens out to 18 on average. 19. We're gonna hit 18 for Naruto. We hit 18 bucks. Ooh. Okay, we're down to 59. We need to beat $59 now. Can we beat $59 with a few others? Is Shanks and Naruto going to carry this? Let's find out. We have another PSA magazine to open. It's going to be fun. PSA magazine opening time. The money-making glitch is real, people. I'm telling you. Do it the lazy way. Do it the Happy Tiger Gaming way. What the? Garbage Pail Kids? Is that it? Garbage Pail Kids? Garbage Pail Kids stickers? Ain't nothing in here, boys. If I signed up for the PSA magazine and the first magazine I see is a Garbage Pail Kids, I would be pissed. I would be mad. Card or no card. Even if I got a card, I would be pissed. The fact that you are dedicating a magazine to Garbage Pail Kids tells me they ran out of stuff. PSA ran out of stuff. They ran out of ideas. We're down to 2 magazines left. I almost showed my address again. 2 magazines left. Although it's not hard to find. Okay. Here we go. Gonna hit no answer for that one. Dude, how's my typing? How is my typing this bad? That wasn't even right. This doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. Okay. Magazine number 7, boys. This is, looks like Gary V. I would guess this is Gary V again. Looks like Gary V's little stuff, but I don't know. Is it V Friends? Is it V Friends? I don't know. Did you check TCG Player? I couldn't find it on that card. I literally couldn't find it. Oh. It is V Friends. I knew it. Okay. V Friends is Gary V's product. I'm a fan of Gary V. I literally have 2 of his books sitting here. Just literally, I'm a fan of entrepreneurs. That's just a side note. So the magazine has some fun stuff in it. Nothing worth showing. He created these doodles. And because he's good at marketing, they now exist as trading cards. And people are actually buying them. And I have a V-Friends Super Stickers, which is probably worth $1. Thanks, Gary. V-Friends Super Stickers. I don't have high faith in this. I don't have high faith in this. This is going to hold as much value as this K-Swiss deal. Some of the cards are... Bruh. I'm just looking for the sealed sticker package. The sealed package. So some of them are worth under $1 and some are worth $2,000. That makes sense. What do I type to find this? One V-Friend Super Sticker. PSA? What's up? What's up, Gary? Where is it? This is it. Somebody paid $20 for it 2 days ago. Somebody paid $20 for it 1 day ago, or 3 days ago. So it's worth $20. It's a $20 sticker thing. Somebody paid an average of $20. So it's worth 20. Okay, cool. $20. Gary V sticker? Although I could crack it open and see how much money I actually made. We are down to $59. That's not right. Is that right? Equals... We're going to do some math here. Equals 149 minus all of this. Are we in the green? No, we're not. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here on the spreadsheet. We're going to have to use the calculator after, okay? Because I don't know how to use spreadsheets. Open it. I ain't about it. I ain't about it either. Boa Hancock promo earlier this year that sold for 52. I'll get to that. Hold up. I want to open my last magazine. And it's right here. My last magazine. I have no idea what's in here. This is the... This is stupid. This is dumb. This is... Don't think it has anything in it. Celebrate the holidays with a PSA hat. I can't wait to buy a PSA hat. Oh my god. Bro, I could buy a PSA hat. That's amazing. I like Chikorita. I really like Chikorita, but these Pokemon ones aren't going to have any in it. There's no way PSA is giving a Pokemon card away for free. Unless it's one that they regraded. The guy sold it back in 8 and then they just changed it to a 10. What the f is up with that? Okay, so... I opened 8 PSA magazines and I have 4 that are lost. Well, 3 that are lost. So we're going to do... this. But there is something. Sell the magazine. Probably worth nothing. I guess I could sell like 12 on eBay as a bulk sale. This is bothering me. I gotta fix this. Equals this number minus this column. It's saying I'm up $59. That doesn't make sense. Equals... Okay, I see what I'm doing. Equals... negative this plus this. There we go. We're at minus $59. There's one thing left I failed to mention. One key aspect that I purposely didn't mention, and it was mentioned in the chat. I should have a Boa Hancock. And I hope that's how you spell it, so I don't get canceled. I purposely gave that away to someone who likes One Piece and whose name is not Jesse. I know the price of Boa Hancock was high, but I don't know what it's worth now. PSA Boa Hancock. January 8th. Is this it? It wasn't that one. Whoa, people. Which one's the PSA one? Was it this? I think it was this. Oh my gosh. No wonder why people watch One Piece. No wonder people watch this dumbass show. Anyway. Looks like it's being sold right now for 160. That can't be it. That can't be it. It can't be worth that much. Boa Hancock. PSA 2025. Looks like it's this one. Looks like it's this one that's on PSA, or sorry, on TCGPlayer, selling for $199, and 2 are being sold a day, so that's a true price. So this card is worth $200 out the door. Gotta fix this. Okay, we're gonna try this again. 149. We're gonna do this, guys. Gotta finish this for the video. Equals negative this plus this whole damn thing. Okay. You want to be like that. You want to be like that? We're going to have to get the calculator out. You have to get the calculator out. I didn't want to do this. Screw it. It's time. It's time for the calculator. I don't like the calculator. We're going to do the calculator. That's not the calculator. That's not the calculator. Oh, I've done ruined it. I've done ruined everything. Help. What have I done? Oh no. What have I done? This can't be live. I hate live so much, guys. I hate live too much. Okay. Live is so dumb for me. Live is so dumb. I don't like it. Okay. We do this the hard way. We're going to do this the hard way. Add a source. The source is going to say window capture. Add a new source. Add the source, and the source is going to say calculator. God damn, was that hard. Okay. We got a calculator in here. Okay. Moment of truth. I mean, if you can't do math, it's on you. Okay, the moment of truth is here. Because I can't figure out how to work a basic spreadsheet. I have a business degree, by the way, and I can't figure out how to work a basic spreadsheet. Okay. We spent $149. So we're in the red. We get a $90 Shanks. We get an $18 Naruto card. We get a $20 Gary V sticker thing. And we get a $200 Boa Hancock. I gave some of this away, whatever. And even without adding up the rest of the cards that I would have got in some of the magazines, I am up by $220. I don't have $220 minus the PSA magazine price. That's what I'm up. Assuming I sold these cards, yeah, you lose $5 in shipping each card, so I would lose $5 times 4, so I would lose 20. And if I sold on TCG Player, they would eat up 14% fee, so I'd be at times 0.86. And after all of that, maybe minus shipping materials, let's say minus another $2, I'm still up $170. That's the PSA glitch I'm talking about, bro. I'm still up $170 without submitting any cards to PSA. How does that work? It's the glitch. It's the glitch. I need a calculator, Avenger, because the spreadsheet ain't working for me, and I can't figure this out. I just can't figure it out. Although I lie, and I say I'm an expert at Excel at my job, it's not true. The truth is I lie to everybody. I even lie to you guys, but that's besides the point. I'm up $107 even if I decide to sell and ship. You can even say, oh, well, taxes. Okay, capital gains tax is 34%, right? So I'm still up if you want to pay taxes on this, which you're not going to, right? You're not going to pay taxes on it. That's stupid. You're not going to have to pay taxes on it. It's just considered normal income. Like, you're not going to have to. It's just how it works. The PSA glitch works. You buy the damn magazine. You pay $150. Screw giving them money. You're not going to pay $199. It's not going to work. You're just only going to pay $150 for the magazine. You wait for the damn magazines to come. You wait for cards to come, and you just sell the cards. You don't even grade them. You don't grade PSA cards to PSA. You get them. Maybe you hold. Maybe you wait, or maybe you sell them immediately, because that Boa Hancock was even higher, right? No, it wasn't. That only rose in price. Maybe the key is the card has to be hot. Because the Gary V stickers ain't that hot. Only $20. Naruto, no offense, ain't hot. $18. Shanks, let's be honest here. Let's be honest. I don't want to do this, but let's be honest here. The man's kind of hot. He got the whole scar thing going on. He probably has one arm, I think, via the lore. If it was this guy over here, let me take the calculator off. Wrong. Jesus Christ, am I bad at this? Nope. Let me try again. If it was this guy in the corner, where is he? There he is. If it was this guy eating the meat right here, maybe it wouldn't be worth so much. But that's how it be, man. Life's not fair. The PSA magazine glitch, you just have to time it. You have to time it with hot cards, and you make money. How do you feel about that? That's my investing advice 101. You buy things that are hot and they appreciate in value. Guaranteed, confirmed, this is investing advice. 100% confirmed way to make money. Yes. See you later, Patch. I don't want to support a shitty company. Even if you do make money from them, I ain't about it. I agree. I agree with you. But I like money too much. Buy the membership and hope you get hot cards is the strategy. That's the PSA glitch. I should probably end the video. There we go. Video ended. I don't know what else to talk about. I'm live and I don't like it. Guess I could scroll around on PSA looking at... I'm curious. How much is Elite Trainer boxes worth? Pokemon Center. This has to be up, right? 900... Holy shit. Holy gosh darn it. This is $900? I don't know what to do. That's interesting. When did that come out? 1 year ago it was $350. It 3x'd in price. Is it actually being sold? One sold a day. So yes. Everyone's trying to hold strong too at 900. That's insane, bro. That's a lot of darn money. That's a lot of money. Anyway, I hope anybody watching enjoyed the 3 videos I recorded. And they will be on YouTube if I do this right. And if not, I'm just gonna re-record them. It's gonna be fine. And no one's gonna be the wiser. There's gonna be no evidence of this live stream. It's gonna be like it never happened. All right. Until then, don't support shitty companies. I'm probably not gonna get another PSA subscription. I'm probably gonna sell these in bulk so that I can make something off of them if it's worth it. I don't know. But with new TCGPlayer fees and new eBay fees, maybe it's not worth it. All right, I'm out, guys. Enjoy the real lives. Watch PokeNE's live stream. He's